All right, let's do a quick movie review and then we'll do the news. Uh, Major League Two. I watched Major League Two. It's a 1994 movie. The first movie came out like 5 years before, like 6 years ahead before that, like 80, 89, 88. But then I agree. The second one was better. And this is the first time I've seen this movie. I hadn't seen it before until the other day. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so I want you to take that into account when I give the star rating, all right? Because I'm pretty excited. I very much enjoyed the movie, even though I heard other people like panned it. I searched on the internet for any other video show, anyone else talking about it. I found like a podcast talking about it. And I don't agree. I don't agree with them. And I don't want to talk about every single detail in there because, I mean, I don't want to spoil all the jokes, even though I'm going to spoil the best one. And so I really like the movie because Charlie Sheen comes back. He was like Wild Thing in the other one, but now he's kind of changed. He's going through a different character arc where he's like, no, I want to do split fingers. I want to do a curveball. I want to mix in a changeup. But now he's losing his heat. You know, he's not throwing his heaters anymore. You know, they don't have the speed that he used to have. But he's like, oh, I want to have a career, and he's focused on long term, and his hair's normal again, and he's dating like models, and his agent is like a cover girl. I think that's the word, the one how they described her in the movie, a cover girl, you know. And I like that. It's like he's going through a different character arc. Tom Berenger is going through a different character arc. He's like, I'm getting too old for the ball. Now I'm going to become a manager. I don't like it. I'm a ball player. It's like, yeah, but you look like you're pushing 50 in this movie. You're Tom Berenger, for God's sakes. You probably look 50 when you were 20.
Baseball's one of those sports, though.
But baseball is a sport where you can play up into your 40s, obviously. But I mean, as a catcher, that's insane. Your knees got to be plastic at that point. The like Dorn is now like the owner, and it's crazy. It's like the next season, and the team is already a Major League Baseball team has already changed hands, and then like halfway through the movie, it changes hands back again, and you're like, this is the craziest season of baseball ever. You know, everyone looks 5 years older. Wesley Snipes isn't there. I believe he was in jail, so they got Omar Epps, and although Omar Epps is a good actor, it seemed like he was acting like Wesley Snipes. And I guess that's an homage to Wesley Snipes, but hey.
You gotta bring that same energy.
Yeah, you kind of do if you're playing the same character. I guess that's, as an actor, that's probably what you have to do, you know? Because if I'm a different looking person, but I'm playing the same character, I got to act like the actor who acted in that original character the first time. That makes sense. I like the Kamikaze Tanaka. He's funny. You're like giving up his body for knocking himself out all the time, catching fly balls. That's funny. And plus his interactions with Serrano, the whole Buddha and Miss Jambu thing. That's great interaction. He's sitting there trying to yell. He's yelling at him. You have no. Pulls out his little translation book. Marbles. It reminded me of that Monty Python bit. It's like where they had a translation book that they're playing pranks on people. Please fondle my buttocks. No, this is the tobacconist with tobacco shop. Ah, do you want to come back to my place? A bouncy bouncy. And so it was funny. And so he had this interaction with Serrano, introduced Serrano to Buddha for all the good it did him. And Serrano, he was always getting like too wrapped up in his head. Like even in the first movie, he's wrapped up in his head. And so in this movie, it's different because he's so chill and laid back. He's like, hey, how you doing, friend? Yeah. It's like he gets struck out and he's like, oh, that's a damn good pitch, man. Really good. It's just real positive all the time. You're just like, God, you got to get a little mean to be a competitive, athlete. You know what I mean? It's good stuff. My favorite character was a new one, I guess. Rube Baker. Eric Bruscotter played Rube Baker. It's like a hayseed. And he had the best joke in the movie, and I'm going to spoil it for you. It's the only thing I'm going to spoil, I think, in this movie. And he says, he's talking to Charlie Sheen, I think. He's like, I know you broke up with your girl, and I know something kind of like that, Granted, I've never had any kind of long-term girlfriend or anything, but I kind of know what pain is like, because once I was a kid, I got kicked in the balls by a mule. And I was like, and I felt like, man, my balls are never going to stop hurting. And Charlie Sheen's like, huh? Okay. And you know what happened the very next week? He's like, no, what? My mom died. Anyway, I wasn't thinking about how much my balls hurt anymore. So think about that. It was like when I was a kid, I'd come home to my dad, I'd have a headache, and he's like, oh, let me pound your foot with a hammer. And I'm like, why? And because then your foot will hurt and not your head. And I'm like, oh. It's a strange method of treatment, but okay. Where's the hammer? And plus, what I do like about Rube is he messes up colloquialisms quite a bit, you know. And I always think that that's funny. I especially thought it was funny in Dinner for Schmucks. And it's like, you know what to say? A mind is a terrible thing. And that's just like truncating them, you know. But he would mix them, mix them poorly. Yeah, Renee Russo was in it. Man, she was hot back then, you know. Renee Russo. Anyway, great movie. I thought it was great good for laughs. It gets the +2 star treatment. I give +2 stars simply for the dead mom joke, because those are always tricky. If you're doing a joke about a dead mother, it's got to be good. But if you lead with get kicked in the balls by a mule, an evil mule, it works. Well done. Major League 2, 1994, 10 of 13 stars, or 8 of 13 stars, if you want something more objective. Hey, you got 3 people watching now. Hi, comments. You can comment if you like. We're going to get into the news, though.